In Greek mythology, being loved by a god can often result in you being turned into a plant, but not being loved by a god can also result in you being turned into a plant. This is the story of Helios and Clytie. Clytie was a water nymph. She and the sun god Helios were passionately in love. But one day, Helios looked down and spotted the gods Ares and Aphrodite engaged in an affair and told her husband Hephaestus. Aphrodite was furious and decided to curse him with the worst fate imaginable, a love affair with a mortal woman. She caused him to fall deeply in love with the Persian princess Luca. The days stretched longer and longer so that he could spend more time looking down at her, and eventually the two began an affair. Clytie tried to win him back to no avail. He had forgotten about her completely. Her heartbreak was equaled only by her intense envy. So she spread the story of Luca's affair far and wide and made sure it reached the ear of her father. He ordered her to be buried alive. Helios rushed down from the sky, but by the time he had uncovered her, it was too late. She had suffocated. He transformed her into a frankincense tree so that she could still reach towards the sky and breathe the air, never again to be buried in the earth. When he learned that Clytie was responsible, he refused to see her ever again. She pined and languished so intensely that she lost her mind. She refused to eat or drink and sat with her head uncovered on the bare ground for 9 days. She did not move except to turn her head to follow Helios's journey across the sky, praying that he would look down at her just once. But he never did. Her limbs sank fast into the soil, her body turned green, and her face bloomed. She was transformed into a heliotrope, the flower which seems to always track the sun's movement across the sky from east to west. Because, despite her physical transformation, Clytie's love remained unchanged. Even thousands of years later, it endures. The heliotrope will continue to follow the sun across the sky until that long hoped-for day when Helios forgives and looks down at her.